Hey everybody, it's psychic medium Blair Robertson, best-selling author of the book Spirit Guides, 3 Easy Ways to Connect and Communicate with Your Spirit Guides. Also, the popular book Afterlife, 3 Easy Ways to Connect and Communicate with Your Deceased Loved Ones. We're back once again, and I thank you all for making these videos I'm doing popular. I just sort of did it for fun one day, and it's been taking off, so I thank you. If you've been a follower of me, I appreciate it. And if you're a follower of me and you've already experienced this, just fast forward, you know what to do. But if you're brand new here, this is what's called a general reading. We're going to use a pendulum. We're going to use a vortex pendulum, actually. And it's a lot of fun. It's really easy to do. But I want to remind everybody of just one thing, and this is super important. These readings are considered general readings, okay? They're general. So they're not going to be as specific as a one-to-one reading that you would get or with a consultation, that type of thing. It's general. It's generally answering. It's not designed. Please don't use mine or anybody else's general reading for big, heavy questions, life-changing, life-altering things. That's not the purpose of this. This is general. It's meant to be fun. It will give you a little bit of guidance, but you need to follow through and do the right thing for you. So with that in mind, let me just quickly explain, if you're new here, exactly what to do. You're going to see something pop up on the screen right now. Let me just get it to pop up. There it is. There are 4 dragonflies. If you're new here, here's how it works. You're going to be in one of those groups. I want you just to ask yourself a very specific question right now. Ask yourself a very specific question that you'd like to have answered. Vague questions will get vague answers. The more specific, the more terrific. Now, using your intuition, I want you to choose one of those dragonflies. Here's a trick. Don't choose a dragonfly that you like. Your favorite color might be green, then don't necessarily pick the green one. I want you to follow your intuition and let your intuition select the right dragonfly. Maybe you're being drawn towards the crystal one, which is number 1, or the blue one, which is a realistic looking one. Or maybe those cartoon doubles with number 3, or that cartoonish, pastelish number 4. Just be drawn to one. Look at the number below, and that will be your number, your group for your reading. Now let me just click that off, and welcome back. So here's what's going to happen. You've selected whichever group. You've asked the question. You have a group, and I'm going to answer your question by group. If you want to fast track and just go through and get right to your group right away rather than watching the whole entire video, if you look at the comments below, you will find the timestamp to take you right to it. We're going to use a pendulum. This is my pendulum that I've had since I was about 14 years old. It's a crystal pendulum, leather strap. I used to wear it around my neck because I thought I was really cool in high school to do that. I wasn't, but I thought I was. Here's how a pendulum works. If it swings in a straight line, I'm doing this on purpose, of course. If it swings in a straight line in any direction, then that means yes. If it swings in a circle in any direction, counterclockwise or clockwise, that means no. Just remember the word N-O with a 0. O, that's no. And if it stops dead in its tracks, that means that it's not meant to be answered at this exact moment in time, or that the information is unknown. It could be because your question was unclear, etc. How many questions can you ask? You can actually ask 4 questions, by the way. I've been asked that recently. If you just ask the second question, just choose another number, okay? So let's get going. Let's go to group number 1. Let me just hold this up so we can all see this. I hope that works for you guys. Yes, I can see that on my screen. I'm going to hold my hand as still as possible. People always ask me what I'm using. I got a stack of books right here, which I'm using to prop my arm up so that you guys can see it. And let's go for group number 1. Please give us the answer for the question of group number 1. Yes, no, or unknown. So I'm going to get the pendulum spinning in a circle here and give it a moment, and it will change direction. I'm going to hold my hand as stiff and still as possible, and we will see what the answer is, and I will give you an intuitive flash once we find out. Please give us an answer to the group of number 1. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's starting to swing in a straight line. Wow, it's dead straight. You could almost like use a ruler for this. And it's going from about 7:30 to 1:30 my time. 7:30 to 1:30 my time. Straight line. So for those of you in group number 1, the answer to your question is yes. Now I'm getting an intuitive flash that I want to add to this. The answer is yes, and it depends on what your question is. This is a video. I can't tell what your specific question is, but intuitively you were drawn here and we know that it's going to be yes. But I also need to tell you to take your blinders off. I don't think it's as cut and dried as a yes or no. I feel you've got to take your blinders off. It means that you are, you've sort of like literally like been blindfolded. You have not been able to see everything, and that's not external, that's internal. You've had a blindfold over your eyes. I really want to encourage you to remove the blindfold, remove the blinders, like horses have blinders. Take those blinders off and really assess the situation. It's not as simple as a yes. It's a very positive outcome, but it's going to require you to do some internal work. I hope that brings you some peace and happiness. Let's get on to group number 2. Welcome, group number 2. We're going to answer your question right now using the pendulum. So let me give it a spin. Think of your question, concentrate on it. I've got it swinging in a circle, and oh my gosh, can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Before I could even ask what it is swinging in a straight line. Just immediately changed. It just immediately changed. It's going from about 10 to 4. Okay, I just wiggled it. Sorry about that. But a moment ago, it was going from about 10 to 4. So wow, that was fast. That is a resounding, definitive yes for you folks. I'm also getting a flash that there is going to be a male figure involved in your question for some of you. Not all of you, but I feel like there's going to be a male figure, and there's going to be a certain amount of reflection, looking back into the past, revisiting less. There's an expression that goes, those who don't study the past are destined to repeat it. I think I've got the quote wrong. I hope you guys will forgive me for that. But it's something very close to that. It's really important. There's a male figure involved in this, and it's very important that you look back in the past, learn from those lessons, and move forward accordingly. Okay? Make sure you do that. Very, very important. Let's go on to group number 3. Welcome, group number 3. Let's get your question answered right now using the Vortex Pendulum. Here we go. Please give us an answer for group number 3. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me just double check that, because I moved. I don't know if you guys could see my hand, it moved. I'm double checking this. Please give us the answer again for group number 3. Wow, it went... Wow, this one is really complex. I don't know if you guys can see this. I just moved. Oh my goodness, I just moved. There we go, it goes again. There it goes again. It's going in a really tight circle. It's going in a really tight circle. I'm going to do this one more time. I just want to check this. Yeah, I know what the answer is. Okay. Good. I have the answer. I want you to notice that it's barely going in circles, but it's not stopping. It's barely going in... Oh, I moved again. Sorry, folks. It's to demonstrate this, I have to hold my arm up. And so sometimes my shoulder makes my arm move. Going in circles, which means no. But it's a very, very gentle no. And the flash that I got, we checked it 3 times. The flash that I got specifically with this one is actually in the tarot deck. there's a card called the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. And I don't have my cards handy. They're in the box back here, but it doesn't matter. The Seven of Cups is a guy looking at the clouds, and there are 7 cups. Cups are very, very positive, usually means a very, very good outcome. And it means, it's like, what I'm seeing is the answer is no, but I'm feeling like there's plenty of opportunities. I feel like immediately the answer is no for you, but there are opportunities. I feel like you're going to be going to like a banquet. All your favorite foods are there. You can't have all of your favorite foods. You can't. It's impossible. There's just too much. So, but it's beautiful because anything you want, you can pick. I really feel like there's tremendous amount of opportunity, but the answer right now is a very cautious no. I need you to pump the brakes. I feel like if you're driving down the road and you know there's going to be some sort of danger, I'm not saying there's danger, I'm just saying, giving you an analogy, but if you're driving your car and it's wet conditions, you need to slow down, or you can get yourself into trouble. So take it easy. I would just go cautious for the next little while. Peace be with you on that one. Group number 4. Let's take a look at what's going on for you guys. Group number 4. Let me hold the pendulum here. Let me just move my chair. And let's see what the answer is for group number 4. Let's do it this way. There we go. Group number 4. All right. Please give us the answer for group number 4. Please give us the answer for group number 4. Oh, yeah. Do you see it fighting? Oh, yeah. Do you see it fighting? It was like the motion, the weight of the pendulum. The weight, because this is a very heavy crystal compared to most pendulums. And it was fighting the no. It's like, we got to get off of this. We got to get right on the right track. And I've got almost 2:30 to, I'm exaggerating it now. I just moved. I'm going to exaggerate this. It's almost like 2:30 to 8:30. Almost. That's the line I've got from my perspective right here. Straight line. The answer for you is a definite yes. I'm feeling very, very strong about the yes. And I feel like along with this, I want my flash that I'm getting for you folks is this. I am feeling like there's going to be a tremendous amount of love related to this. I feel like you're going to be pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. So I don't know if this means you're going to break free and be able to give more love. I don't know if it means that you're going to be receiving more love and appreciation than you're used to, but I'm feeling extremely positive about this. I feel also that this next couple of steps for you is going to open up tremendous opportunities for you. Tremendous opportunities, which is good. That seems to be a theme that's going on today. But I want to say this. The opportunities are there, but you have to knock on the door, okay? Please don't be sitting around waiting for stuff to come to you. Go out and make it happen, Group 4. I really believe that there's going to be tremendous opportunities, but there's going to be connected with your answer a tremendous amount of love going out or coming in. Don't know which way it is because this is a general reading, but a lot of love coming your way. Folks, if you've enjoyed this today, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow up on all my other ones when I release these. I'm really enjoying these. Really enjoying these. And if you're watching right now, I've had a number of people ask me if I would demonstrate doing some tarot. If you're interested in that, post down below. I don't often do tarot card readings, not publicly at least. I use the tarot for meditation, but if that interests you, post in the comment below. If this impacted you, post in the comment below. Share it with your friends. Tell everybody. Climb on top of the rooftops and scream it out to come and see Blair Robertson's Psychic Medium. Love and light to each and every one of you. I hope to see you again real soon.